This is part number 9 of the no-cost product launch system. And in this part, we're going to discuss affiliate recruitment. This is where you're going to go out there and recruit affiliates to promote for you. This is quite possibly, besides learning how to be a good copywriter, one of the best activities you can do for more sales. JVZoo really does simplify this process by creating a page for you where you can actually send affiliates to, where you can actually send potential affiliates to get them signed up and interested in promoting your product. So this is a very good activity that you can do because the more affiliates you have on board, the more traffic you're going to get, the more sales, and the more potential targeted visitors. You could also set up a list on Listwire for your affiliates if you wanted to, and then you could actually send them to a landing page that you create on like Wix.com. If you followed one of those tutorials, you could create a page just like if you were setting up a squeeze page for a free offer, or if you were setting up a squeeze page or landing page for your buyers. You could do the very same thing for your affiliates and then just work on sending affiliates to that page so you could get them on an update list. You could send them to a free page on Blogger to get updates on your blog as well, or on your launch. So you could set up an actual launch blog for free using something like Blogger if you chose to do that strategy. But at the very least, you could use the free tools that JVZoo offers. And it's a really good way to get out there and start recruiting more affiliates. The next slide is going to have examples here of what links you would actually use to recruit your affiliates within JVZoo. So if you go here to your JVZoo account, so when you log in to your account on JVZoo, you're going to be able to go into the marketplace and actually to your seller dashboard where you're going to see the products that you have listed, the product that you set up following one of the previous steps. And what you're going to find in there, right below the actual product name, it's going to say affiliate details page. And you'll notice in this second arrow here that I've actually pointed to, the one right here where my mouse is going around it, this would become your link. So jvzoo.com/affiliates/info/63089. So that right there is going to become your link, and this is going to be the link that you would then provide to your affiliates to get them on board with promoting for you. So that's going to be the link that you would end up using within JVZoo. You could again also do this on blog. You could set up a JV blog for free on blogger.com. So step number 9 here with affiliate recruitment is there's multiple ways that you can go about getting more affiliates to promote for you. So here are some methods to get affiliates on board. Product launch announcement sites. This is a really quick and easy way to get information out there about a launch. So for internet marketing, if you're launching a product related to blogging, affiliate marketing, internet marketing, you understand, pay-per-click, cost per action marketing, whatever it is, you could go to muncheye.com, JV Notify Pro, imlaunchR.com, the letter R, imlaunchR.com, the imstockexchange.com. It's absolutely free to get listed on their calendar as of now, and you can get listed on all these. Now, every one of these do have like an upgrade option that you could consider, and you could do that, but obviously this is all about no cost product launch, no cost marketing, running your entire business and starting it up without having to invest any money. So you could go to any of these number of stock websites, and you could go out these product launch sites, and jvlaunchcalendar.com is another one. So these are all different launch calendars that you could go to. These are all related to internet marketing related products. So you could go out to any one of these 5 launch calendars and you could actually post your launch information on here, which is where affiliates are hanging out in the internet marketing space. And now internet marketing covers all kinds of topics that we talked about. So if your product again is about blogging, WordPress, whatever the case is, whatever your expertise is and your chosen product is, you could get your product exposure to affiliates on these product launch websites. You can also do a Google search for product launch calendar to find more, and you could do that for your niche as well. So type in like fitness information product launch, or you could do a search for, health or relationship, and you can do some searching out there to find product launch sites that you could actually get on and list your website on. You could also do a search for like ClickBank launch boards, and that would notify you probably of other niche sites that are out there. So just do some digging, do some looking around, but there's going to probably be some sort of a product launch board for your niche market, and I would definitely recommend that you pursue this further. You could also set up a Facebook group for your niche affiliates. That would be huge. You could include links to your JV page on JVZoo, or you could also include your own free site, like your own Blogger blog or Wix page, depending on what you chose to set up. And so I would create, again, a Facebook group targeting your niche affiliates, so people in your niche space, and I would, join their groups, find the big players in your industry, join their groups, friend them on Facebook, and then you could send them a private message about your launch or get to know them a little bit more. Recruit JVs from relevant groups or on other previous launch boards that you've seen as well. There are many Facebook groups that do have like Facebook launch groups out there as well. Skype is an absolutely free software. It's a great way to communicate with people. You can download Skype on your computer or on your smartphone or do both, and it's a really good way to connect with top affiliates that you keep seeing showing up. You can reach out to them, request them on Skype. They may or may not add you depending on how busy they are, but at the very least, it's worth it, the effort to reach out to them. You never know who you'll find on Skype. There's all kinds of groups. You can search for groups within Skype, so you might be able to find somebody with launch boards or another avenue to reach out to people. So there's product launch announcement sites, there's Facebook groups that you can join, interact with, there's Skype, and really anyone that may be promoting within your niche market that you could find on Skype. Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I already talked about a Facebook group, but you could also friend request or follow those affiliates that you have targeted as people in your space. So you can find them. You could also look them up on Google Plus, and you could start to follow them, get to know them, interact with them on social media, send them at replies, maybe send out a blog link that you saw that they did and retweet it to your followers. So these are all methods that you can use to connect with people and recruit affiliates through social media. It's a very underutilized portion of recruiting affiliates, but there is a lot of potential on these websites to go out there and recruit affiliates. You can use private messages to introduce yourself and all kinds of ideas to get people exposure. Press releases is another really good strategy to get affiliates recruited. You could post a press release about your upcoming product launch, and you can use any number of the press release sites that you found when you go through the no-cost traffic strategies part of the training if you wanted to understand how to do that. You could also Google submit press release free online, and that will take you to many different press release sites so you can understand how to write a press release and then how the process works. Further, you could post a video on YouTube about your upcoming product launch and include your link below, and that way you're attracting more eyeballs from YouTube. And so when it's out there and time to recruit affiliates, it's all about being consistent, getting after it, and going after the affiliates that you target that you think are going to be good possible partners for you. Another thing that we forgot to mention in that video that I wanted to point out, really anybody on ClickBank that's selling a product, they are a potential affiliate for you because they have a list. If they're in your niche market and they're selling a product out there, they more than likely are building up a list. So you could contact them. You can go through the privacy policy of their website to get their email. You can go to the Contact Us feature to find them. A few other ideas to go out there: look on article directories like ezinearticles.com. Look for people that are writing massive amounts of articles in your niche or people that are just out there writing a few articles. If you click on their landing page in the author box, you'll be taken to their site where you can see if they have an opt-in form, and then you can contact them through their website as well. So it's all about just getting your nose to the grindstone and doing whatever it takes to recruit affiliates. When you're brand new, it might mean that you have to spend a lot of time recruiting affiliates, but in the end, the payoff's going to be good because you're going to see that you've made some success. You now know who your top affiliates are, so it's easier the next time around, and you continue to scale it up to get to the point where you can invest in the next part of the process, which is to take it to the next level. So get out there and start recruiting affiliates. It's going to take a little bit of effort, but it's well worth it because it's just, rolling up the sleeves and getting to work, because it is hard work, but it does not cost you anything to go out there and recruit affiliates. And if you don't recruit hard for your affiliates, you're leaving a lot of potential money on the table.